Hey YouTubers, it's that van guy again with another weekly store finds and mail deliveries video. I got a lot of cool stuff this week. Some stuff from eBay, some stuff from local stores, some stuff from Facebook groups, and something cool from the post office. So let's get right into it. This first item we're going to take a look at, I found on eBay. Trying to complete my GMC van collection by Johnny Lightning, and this is one of the ones I needed. This is an exclusive. I think it's maybe like a 10-pack or something. I think it's from the limited editions G5, not really sure. But the reason I wanted to start off with this one, I messaged the seller on eBay and mentioned, that I'm really into vans and that I have a YouTube channel. And he gave me a break on the price. And he also threw in a couple extra vans. Here's the note that I received with my order. See, there's the item that I ordered from eBay. And it says, "I like what you do, so I threw in a few no-name vans in the box with your order. Thanks again, Shane." If you want to check him out, this is his seller name on eBay. It's Shane C98, all lowercase numbers, or lowercase letters, I should say. So check him out on eBay. Seems to be a really great guy. He gave me a good deal on this limited edition GMC van, and it was really cool that he threw in a couple extra vans, and I have not seen or opened these extra ones. I figured I would open them on camera, so I'm going to be surprised along with you guys. Let's see what I got. These are the extra freebies he threw in. Ooh, this one's cool. It's really nice shape. I don't have this one. I believe this is a Bedford van. It says made in China. It doesn't really give you doesn't say much on the bottom, so it doesn't give you a lot of a clue as to who made it. But the style looks familiar. I have a few of these. A little bit cheaper construction, real lightweight metal, and it's plastic base, fairly cheap plastic wheels. But it's a really cool, it's in mint condition. It's like brand new. Looks really nice. And it's one I don't have, but I believe it's a Bedford van. Maybe, I don't think it's Corgi. Not really sure on that. Let's take a look at the next one that I got as a freebie. A Roke. Random act of kindness. Okay. This one's cool. This one is in really nice shape too. This Ford Econoline van and the police paint scheme with the little light bar on top. This one just says made in China too. I have a few of these too. I think this is a Xylomex, possibly. If you guys know, I know there's some other van guys that watch my channel, watch my videos, so if you let me know. I think this is a Xylomex, and I think this one is a Bedford. I'm not sure the brand on this, though. Bedford is kind of like, I think it's like GM version of a GM or Chevy van over in Europe or England. So those are pretty cool. It's be nice. I like it when they, like Johnny Lightning or Matchbox or Hot Wheels, where they put some of the info on the bottom. Like, at least you know what the brand name is. This one says 2000 GMC Savannah. So at least it tells you like what the brand is and what the model of vehicle is, or what year. It's always nice to have that. And then another one that I got is another GMC van that I needed. That's kind of a harder one to get. or sometimes goes for more money, is this like neon yellow Union Fire Department ambulance. Let's check that one out. Getting real close to getting all these GMC Sierra vans, including trying to complete my Johnny Lightning collection of all the Johnny Lightning vans ever released. I only need maybe 3 or 4 more, and then I'll have every van ever released, excluding White Lightnings from Johnny Lightning. It's another cool one. Here's one that I got online fairly cheap. I believe this one is a Erdl. Yeah, you can see it says Erdl, Dyersville, Iowa, made in Hong Kong, Ford van. This one also is in really nice shape. You could tell it's an older one because it has stickers on it instead of tampoed graphics. They just put a sticker on it. But this one's in really nice shape. A little bit heavier one, and I noticed it rolls really, really well. Looks like it might have a little dirt here on the door. Clean that up later. Or maybe it's like a little flaw or scratch. Next up we got a Deco delivery. I've been getting a few of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to go crazy and try to get every single one, because I'm sure there's a lot of them, but I might get a few of the paint schemes or decos that I like. This one's pretty cool, and it's got the Spectre Flame paint on it, I believe, and it's got real riders. Deco delivery. Well, there's that. Here's one. This is the only. This one is listed. It's kind of weird. This one's listed as soda popper, but it's a Holland gas. Not really sure why they changed the name for this one year or for this one release, but usually this casting is known as the Holland gas. So if you're looking to complete your collection and you're trying to find this one, if you're searching for it on eBay, it might not come up if you're looking under Holland gas. For some reason it's called soda popper. If anybody out there in YouTube land knows why they changed the name for this one year, I don't know if it has anything to do with the graphics or the Charlie Brown deco or release. Let's take a closer look. That's the last one I need, I believe, in the casting lineup for this Hot Wheels casting, Holland gas. So look for a Hot Wheels casting spotlight on this in the real near future. This is the Holland gas. Also, this particular release is known or listed as the soda popper for some reason. So there's that one. Next up we got a Combat Medic. This is a gold 20th anniversary. Came in like a 3-pack, and this was like an extra vehicle. And I looked it up, because I'm a Combat Medic collector. I have quite a few Combat Medics, and I guess there's 2 versions of this. There's one, you see how it has the lines or the ribs on the side of the Combat Medic that go horizontally across the side. I guess there's a version that doesn't have the ribbing on the side, where it's just flat, and then it has a 20th anniversary stamp into the side of the body there. So there's 2 different versions of that. Take a closer look at it. Maybe you can see it in the light. 20th anniversary Hot Wheels. The doors open on this. I got it really cheap. It's not like this most mint example, but I got it really cheap, so there's that one. Okay, next up we got two of these from the same seller. They're both M2, I believe, and one is this Ground Pounders release, which is a little bit larger. I couldn't really tell on eBay when I ordered it. I thought they were exactly the same scale and everything, like they were the same size, but it turns out the Ground Pounders version is a little bit larger, a little bit bigger. I just wanted the Ground Pounders because it had really wide tires in the back, you know, like a pro street car, and it has like a big engine sticking up through the hood. And the paint scheme is just slightly different, or maybe it's exactly the same. It looked a little bit different on eBay. And this one doesn't have any engine sticking up through the hood. I guess the hood does open. Just to reveal the engine. And this one just has like standard skinny wheels on it. So let's take a close look at this first one that's open that I bought loose. And again, I bought these from the same seller. 1958 Plymouth Fury, also known to most of you as a Christine car. If you're a Christine movie fan, which I am, I have a huge Christine movie car collection. And then we'll open up this one, and I'll put them side by side so you can see the differences. Take it out of the packaging, and we'll see if I can get the top off just so you don't get that extra glare. It's definitely a larger car. Let me see if I can find a screwdriver. It'll be easier to compare the two if I take it off the base completely, because then it will fit on the turntable side by side. So I'm going to pause the video here for a second and then take it off the base, and we'll be right back to compare them side by side. Okay, we're back. Got it off the base, and it looks really cool. Definitely like a really badass pro street looking car with the huge engine sticking up through the hood and the really wide tires. It came off the base pretty easily. Sometimes those M2s, the screws are really tight on the base and they're really hard to get. Feels like you're going to strip the screws before they start to come loose. So this one's got, looks like cheater slicks on the back. 58 Plymouth Fury. So you can see the difference. The wheels and just the size of the car. You can tell one is bigger than the other. Let me zoom out a little bit. If you line them up front bumper to front bumper, you can see one is a bigger car. So it's kind of weird that M2 put out these two different lines, and one looks like it's more true to 1/64 scale, and one is bigger. Let's put them both on the rotisserie together so you can see what I'm talking about, and we'll zoom in on it. The one on the right is the Ground Pounders line. I'm not sure the one on the left what line that was from, because I bought it loose and I don't believe it said what it was in the ad. But I do have, I think I have a different color Ground Pounder. I have another one that's bigger like this. So kind of weird. Like I said, when I bought it on eBay, I didn't realize that they were like two different sizes. I figured they were both the same. It's just one was a Pro Street version and one was a more stock version. They just had the same paint scheme. They both have opening hoods. So there's that one. Alright, get rid of these. And next up is this, I've got this from the same seller as the Christine cars. I've been looking for this one for a little while. I just missed it at my local store. Not sure exactly when it came out, but it's a pretty cool one. It's a Moon Eyes Ford Econoline van. It's got the dished hubcaps, Moon Eyes covers on the wheels, and it's lowered. There's two versions of this. I think it's either a yellow and white or a black and white version. And then there's just black and yellow. There's two different versions. And I want to get that other one, but I haven't got it yet. So there's that one. And then we have this one I picked up recently at my local Walmart. This is the Edelbrock Ford Econoline van. Let's take it out. Take the cover off at least so you can get a good shot without the glare. Really nice. I don't collect all these M2 Ford Econoline vans. I do have quite a few, and I'll probably do a video on my collection of M2 vans. But they do make a lot, and some of them are kind of plain, just a random color, you know, looks fairly bone stock. I prefer the speed delivery versions, speed parts delivery versions, or like the hot rodded versions. Those are the ones that I usually collect. The ones that are just like a boring, plain stock looking car. Not into those as much as these performance brand decos, or the like hot rodded ones with flames or flat black, or etc. etc. So there's that Edelbrock Ford van by M2. Next up, we got a couple Hot Wheels. Here's I got a couple of these from Facebook group. Hot Wheels 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon ZMAC version. We can open one up and take a look. The difference about the Demon over the Hellcat is it's got the skinny wheels in front and the fat wheels in the back. So I'm a Mopar guy. Here you can see the wheels. So it's got the skinny pizza cutters on the front and the really wide tires on the back. Let's check it out on the rotisserie. Wanted to get one carded and one loose, so I can keep one in the original packaging. Pretty cool ZMAC version. Doesn't look like we get any tampo treatment on the front or back, like no headlights. You get side marker lights, and looks like you get taillights, but no headlight paint on the front. So that's cool. Another Hot Wheels that I received that I've been waiting for is this. We've got a couple of these. These are 2019 releases, and people are finding them already. This is the Custom 77 Dodge van, which is probably my favorite casting of all time for Hot Wheels, for vans. Or it's definitely in the top 3. It's right up there with the Super Van. And I got a couple of those. Unfortunately, I didn't find them myself. I had to buy them on eBay. Let's take a look at the card. This is, like I said, a 2019. So if you notice on the front, it doesn't have the 50th anniversary logo, because that's 2018 was the 50th anniversary. This is a 2019 release. I have a local friend that grabbed a couple of these for me. I haven't seen him yet, though, to pick them up. Jeremy. And there's also another van that's in the Super Chromes line. That's the Speed Box. It's another van casting I collect. So let's check this one out. It feels very light. It feels almost like it's a plastic body. Yeah, it feels like it's a plastic body, but it feels like it's got a metal base. Yeah, if you notice, this one has the full roof on it. It doesn't have the huge moonroof, like the glass big glass sunroof in the top of the casting. Usually the metal body 77 custom Dodge vans, the metal body versions have the huge moonroof in the top of the van, but the plastic body versions are the ones that have the full roof with just the ribs in the roof. So I'm pretty sure this one is a plastic body. It might even be plastic base too. It's kind of hard to tell. I guess I need to get a little magnet so I can differentiate the difference. But let's take a close look at it. This one's got a couple small flaws. It's really going to show on a chrome van because it's so reflective. You'll see every little flaw. Not, like I said, not a huge fan of the red wheels, but looks really good. You know, the wheel swap. Put some Rail Riders on it. So happy to have that one. Real excited because this is a 2019. So I got it early, and I wanted a bunch of these because I just really think the paint scheme on this one, it just looks really cool. So there's that one. A couple other ones that I found locally is this. I got some Hot Wheels stamps from my local post office. I don't use stamps a whole lot. I'm not real sure if I'm just going to like frame this and keep it and not use it, or if I'm actually going to use the stamps. Maybe I'll buy a second one to frame and just to keep in case they're, you know, maybe they'll be worth some money someday or something like that. Or just kind of cool little display piece to hang on the wall next to my die cast. And then I'll use this sheet to actually use on letters and envelopes and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Found these at my local Walmart. You know, they have a bunch of these Honda sets left, and I already have a couple of these Honda Odysseys, but, you know, I was sitting there and just kind of called out to me. I have a bunch, but grabbed one more. And then there's this one, this Matchbox Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe. I'm not into Mercedes-Benz at all. I'm not into this SUV at all, but I really like those wheels. Those are really cool wheels. I really like those. So I just thought I would pick up this car and steal the wheels off it for possibly like a wheel swap and put these wheels on something else. So these two I'm not going to open. I got just yesterday, I found this Hot Pursuit. I was looking for this one. I found it at my local Meijer store. I had been to the Meijer a week earlier and noticed that they had this Series 28 Hot Pursuit set, the whole Series 28, but there weren't any vans on the peg, so I was pretty disappointed. I kind of thought that maybe they only got one van and somebody else local that is into vans grabbed it, and maybe like Champion DJK or somebody beat me to it. But I was there again today, or yesterday, I guess it would be Sunday, and I saw a box that had some green light tape on it up above what was hanging on the pegs. So I thought, oh, I'll check out this box and see if there's anything good in the box. And here I found this van was sitting in there. So either they got the Series 28 and they didn't have room on the pegs, so the van never got put on the pegs, or maybe there were two and they had one on the pegs and that one got bought, and then this one was still sitting in the box on top. So definitely check the boxes on top of the aisle if you can reach them, if what you're looking for is not there. So let's cut this one open and we'll take a closer look at it. See if I can cut it open without slicing myself open. This is one of the newer Chevy and GMC vans, and I have every single one. If you take a look in the background behind the van, you'll see I have quite a collection of the Chevy and GMC vans, but this is the only one as of right now that I don't have because it's brand new. There's another one coming out too. I forget the design on it, but there's another. You know, they just keep Green Lake just keeps cranking them out, but that's okay with me. I love my vans, so really cool, nicely done. GMC Vandura police van. I'm not sure. Let's take a closer look at it and see. Wheels look nice on it. What does it say there? Police Department, City of New York. Okay, so this is a City of New York van. 87 GMC Vandura. 2018 City of New York. That must be the which one it was produced. The 2874. Not sure. I don't think that's the casting number. It might be the number, production number of what it was, the release. I'm not sure. So that one's pretty cool. Glad to have that one. Gonna add that to the collection, and that's gonna go right down here in that open space in my display case. And you can see I got quite a few all the way up to the sky. Different vans. Those are green light cases in the background. I also found this Matchbox Coffee Cruisers 5-pack with the Sapphire Gem in the package. I like the Viper. The Viper was pretty cool. Squad car is pretty cool. It's got like kind of a cool looking hearse, kind of almost like a Halloween theme. It's got like spider webs and stuff and flames, so that's cool. I'm a sucker for flames. And then it's got this Moon Eyes truck, so it's got a lot of cool stuff in this one. And also it's a chase piece, the Sapphire Gem chase piece. I actually found 2 of them, so I really scored. I'm holding the other one to resell. So let's crack this open. Kind of pre-scored it a little bit to make it easier to open. This one's really glued pretty good. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, well, let's just go right down the line here, and we'll take a look at all of these. Okay, here's the Moon Eyes truck. Like a 50s Chevy, maybe? I don't know. Let me take a look at the back of the packaging and see if it says specifics on what the models are. Maybe in the fine print. Doesn't really say. There's about 4 paragraphs of fine print on the back, so I'm not going to bother to read through it all, but it's a Ford, I guess. Obviously a Ford. I'm not that big on Fords and Chevys. I'm more a Dodge guy, so I guess my old trucks, I don't know the Fords and the Chevys too well, but it's a very cool piece, and it's cool because it's a Moon Eyes. I collect a lot of Moon Eyes stuff, so that's really cool. Be cooler if I had a little taillight action on the back. Here's a Dodge Viper. Really nice red on this one. This is like a 92 or so SRT10. Actually, now that I think about it, if we look at the bottom, it might say, there we go, 56 Ford pickup. My MB300, 2018, made in Thailand. So, yeah, if we check the bottom, maybe we'll be able to figure out what these all are. But I'd say this is like a 92, 93. This is an early Viper. Really nice red on this, and I like the black wheels. I know Champion DJK will be looking forward to this one because he collects this casting. This is Dodge Viper RT10. I guess it doesn't say what year. Matchbox. Next up, we'll save the Sapphire Gem for last. Here's the, let's see which squad car. This is Matchbox, made in Thailand, 2012, Mattel. 1/72nd scale, 1956 Buick Century Police. So, 56 Buick police car. State police. Pretty cool. Nice to have gotta have a police car. Especially if you're a little kid, you gotta have somebody to bust the bad guys or the speeders. Here's the hearse, 63 Cadillac hearse. Really cool one. Like the flames and the little spider web type graphics on the side. Great Halloween car. So this is a really cool 5-pack, not only because it's got the sapphire gem chase car in it, but just in general, all the cars are really cool. I wonder if that's a flaw. I wonder if that's a flaw in the roof on the car, or if that was like maybe where a little light bubble or like police light was supposed to go. I'm not really sure. It looks pretty perfect, like right in the middle, so it might be part of the casting. If you guys know, maybe you can comment. And last but not least, here is the sapphire gem matchbox piece, the chase car in the set. This is the 1961 Jaguar E-Type Coupe. And it's got the 65th anniversary sapphire gem graphics. Let's check it out. Pretty cool little Jag. I know a lot of you guys are going to be looking for this one, or trying to get this 5-pack because it's got this sapphire gem in it. They also are selling sapphire gems, obviously loose and single packs too as well. I'm not sure if you can get this one loose, or if it's like a 5-pack exclusive. Pretty cool. And then we got these two I picked up also on eBay. Got the pair fairly cheap. I got a good deal on them, and these seem to be really popular with people that I buy and trade with, buy and sell. They're always looking for the black one, or they're looking for the white one, or they want the pair. So this is probably the most popular van in the Mad magazine pop culture set, are the two vans. So these aren't going to be opened because I just bought them for van trading. So, and I might have them sold already. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.